everyone, we're going live in 30 seconds or something like that.
Yay! Hey. Hi everyone, my name is Conny van Westerlaken and I would like to say welcome at the Boerma Instituut in Aalsmeer. Today it's me gonna give a little demonstration, and with me are Mike, Angelica and Jacqueline. So first of all, thank you very much for inviting me. It was absolutely a pleasure. So, okay, you're welcome. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna make 3 designs. One natural piece, that's the first one. The second one will be a little bit a romantic bridal piece. And the last one will be a design with some happy, vibrant colors, just a little summer feeling. And probably it will not be finished, the last one, in this hour, but I'm gonna do my best for you. So I think we're gonna get started. That's okay?
Yes.
Okay. First design, what I've done is I took a platter and I've topped it off with foam. And the foam I've covered with clay and clay powder. Inside are the dried leaves of miscanthus grasses from last autumn. So I don't like to throw it away because it's always beautiful to reuse. And inside it, there are the glass tubes filled with water and grisal. So the flowers will last forever, not forever, but longer. And the flowers that's going to be inside are a tulip tompous. Absolutely amazing Clematis Tokyo from Margin Par. It's a gorgeous one and with a really solid stem. Breezer grasses. And to start with, it are the Clematis.
So, Conny,
Yes.
we have a few people saying hello in the chat.
Ooh.
We have, of course, Taiwan giving thumbs up.
Thank you.
We have Joyce Shabby Chic saying, this will be my first live stream and I am very excited that it will be live with you.
To be honest, it is my second one, so please be patient with me. But thanks.
And she also says, I've seen a lot of your streams after your being live and I am a big fan of your work.
Oh.
And beautiful family. Kisses.
Thank you so much.
We have, of course, Angela Hurt saying hi.
Hello, Angela. Welcome.
We have Lisa Florista saying also hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
And Lisa says she loves it already.
Me too. What I try is to take the half with only straight lines, and on top of it, it will be filled with the flowers and are really going outside. So it takes space from above, and it's a straight form from below. The beautiful Clematis. I'm a big fan of it. there are new varieties from Marzinpa, and those are absolutely amazing. You've got the Vienna, that's a very big white one. Absolutely amazing for in corporate pieces or for in bridal pieces. And the Sevilla is a double colored one, and it looks a bit like a bell. Do you say that correctly? Yes, it is, huh? Yeah.
So Angela says that the Clematis is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is.
And she loves the Jasmantum, but I think she means the Brisa.
Yes, Jasmantum is more the feather-shaped grasses.
Oh, and this is also a nice one. Dalia Bortolotti
Bortolotti.
says, hi Conny, hugs from Canada.
Oh, hello Dalia. Hope to see you soon, darling. So, I don't know if you heard it, but at the end of May, I'm invited to give a masterclass over here at the Boerma Instituut. And I was wondering what you guys would learn from me. Do you have some kind of ideas from that technique, Conny, I really love and I don't know how to? Please let me know, because then we can see what's most interesting for you to do. I'm not in camera, I heard. Sorry. So as you can see, because of the Clematis is a very beautiful big shape, it's a real eye-catcher. It takes immediately the attention in the piece.
So we have Margaret Pasman saying, hello everyone, this is my first live stream. And I am looking forward to especially the bridal bouquet that you're going to make because her daughter is going to marry in June and she would love to make the bouquet herself.
Okay. It will be the second design I'm gonna create for you. I think just one more.
Actually, the fact that it's a bridal bouquet is quite lucky, because I think Margaret is referring to the poll that was a while ago, like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
But I think specifically for her, there will be something coming up as well, and that's coming for in the future. So the poll was not for this day today, just so the people know.
And the dry leaves are also a great, how do you say it? It will keep up the flowers. It's a big support for your flowers.
So we have in the chat, we have Shaida Guman saying, goedemiddag allemaal en prachtig.
Dankjewel, goedemiddag.
And we have a question from Angela.
Yes.
How do you get the Clematis to last a long time?
First of all, I put chrysal in the water, and that's always a nice flower food. And I know not all Clematis are fond of oasis, so I prefer to put them in glass tubes.
So we have Marion Harding saying, goedemiddag Conny, from Essex, near London,
Wow.
UK. Prachtige vorm already. So mooi, de Clematis en de grassen. Hope to be able to fly soon.
Me too. Let's hope that the world heals soon, that we all can see our flower friends again. because that's something I'm really missing right now. So I'm so happy to see at least 3 of them over here. And it's always a big pleasure to be here. It's for me, the start of my floral journey started at the Boerma Instituut. I think it's about, let's see, my eldest one is now almost 17, excuse me. And I know that in my first year, I was pregnant after 3 months. So that's 16 years ago. And since then, I'm getting in and out over here, I think. So also with our Floral Fundamentals family, it's always a warm welcome and yes, to be here. Amazing demonstrations and masterclasses. I've done myself over here the Gregor Lesch and the Attilira and Frédéric Dupré, and I've learned so much of most of those designers, because every time you think, oh, I want to learn something new, or how is it done? And then you come at a masterclass and it's so well explained, and there are so many beautiful flowers to work with. It's always a nice experience. So yeah, check out their website, because they offer so much of international classes, Dutch classes, about floral design, the demonstrations that are given. So please come over here. I think I've destroyed one limonium.
So we have Joachim Arnel on Unrel saying, hello Conny from Joachim and Jimmy.
Hello guys, how are you?
And they are saying, you go girl.
Yeah, thanks. I'm really proud, because Jimmy is also a Floral Fundamentals ambassador, a great designer, and he asked me to assist him at the Eurocup. Unfortunately, the Eurocup has been postponed already a few times, but I'm very looking forward to go with him and to help him out. So nice guys that you are watching. So I think I'm every time hiding behind my flowers, aren't I?
Yes, a little bit, yes.
I'm sorry.
So Conny, we have a question.
Yes.
From Taiwan. Did Conny cut the length of these clematis in advance to match the height on the frame?
No, this is how they came in. We only cut them by cleaning them, because there are bigger leaves on the stem, and those I always remove, because then the attention goes to the flower and not to the leaves, and the leaves will take more of the water. So no, I prefer the longer stems. And last thing we're going to add is just a few breezer grasses, just to give it a little airy feeling.
So Conny, Angela says, loved your Leeds Castle displays. Very innovative. And Joachim says, looks really good.
Sorry, my what looks good?
Your arrangement.
Oh,
I think.
Thank you.
And we have a question from Frida. Hello everyone. I was a little bit late, but my question is, are there tubes between the grasses?
Yes, there are glass tubes, and I put them in different heights. So it's much easier for the flowers to go in the same height. But it's a little bit difficult to find them between all the stems.
So we have a question from Ineke. I missed the first part. Can someone wrap up on how the base was made?
It's a platter, and I filled it with foam, and on top of the foam there's a clay and clay powder.
And we have a question from Margaret. Wordt er bij jullie in het instituut speciale cursussen gegeven om bruidsboeketten te maken?
Oh, volgens mij wel, hè? Ja.
Yes, we do. We have a special course where you can learn in 4 days all kinds of bridal bouquets and arrangements. And it's level 1, so it's for everyone, for starters.
And I know, in fact, that Frederic Dupré is coming back over here to give master classes. And with Gregor Lers, they've got some things coming up. I think he's going to give a live stream really soon. I think in 2 weeks or something.
On Thursday 18th.
18th, yes.
We have a question from Lisa Florista. How are the tubes attached?
On the stems of the grasses.
With wire or?
Where do I put it?
The Oasis bind wire.
Yeah, the bind wire from Oasis. I've put 3 stems besides it, and then on 2 places I just attach the wire to it.
And we do sell the Oasis bind wire in our shop online.
And amazing books and
Yeah,
other
design
florist
supplies.
supplies.
Question from Angela. What are the grasses you are inserting?
This one, it's a brisa. You've got them in a completely green, like this one, but also with a little dark red, a Bordeaux. How do you say it?
Yeah, Bordeaux.
Yeah, and then the tips are a little bit colored. I always love adding grasses in natural pieces because it gives an airy feeling and also a beautiful summer feeling. And in this case, springtime. And the last one, and then I think the first one is finished. I hope you like it. So, this is spring for me. So, if anyone has any questions about it, just let me know. After the live stream, I know Mike is going to take pictures and also close-up pictures. So I'm not sure when it's going to be online, but probably soon. Thank you. Yeah, the Paphiovalium and
So while you're putting the next
I think I have to
down-
grow a little bit.
a little bit high.
Do we have something that is lower or a little stair for me or something?
Yes.
Sorry, we didn't test it out, so give us a sec.
Hij kan lager. Draaien aan de bovenkant.
Oh. It can be
So-
adjusted, I hear.
So,
A little bird is whispering in my ear over here.
so Conny, while you're doing that, we have some people saying about the previous arrangement that Frida is saying that she likes it very much. It's very beautiful.
Thanks.
Margaret says prachtig. Angela says, great reception piece. Ineke says, beautiful. Dalia says, I love it.
Thank you, guys. Oh, I get red cones. Or is it the heat over here? I don't know.
Maybe both.
Probably. Okay, the second piece I want to show you is a little bridal bouquet, a different one. I started with creating a wire frame. I bent it into multiple little flowers and little petals. And when I've got the structure, I dipped it into hot wax. Don't do it in a new kitchen. I can't advise you. I've experienced this night, so don't do it. Inside there's a little piece of oasis, so the flowers go in. Today, because of the time, I'm not going to wire them, but if it's for a bride, I normally advise please wire them, secure them correctly, so your flowers won't fall off. What do I have? I've got gorgeous Paphiopalium, always a difficulty to pronounce. It's the Rosy Dawn from PP Orchideeën in Holland and delivered by Logico. I'm very happy with it because it's a beautiful statement flower for in a bridal piece. Again, Brisa grasses and a beautiful white Odoratus Latirus from latirus.nl. I absolutely adore the smell. If you could smell through TV, through your iPad or whatever, it's absolutely amazing. So the first thing I've done is I put in 3 phalaenopsis. It always makes me happy, that smell.
So Joyce, Shabby Chic, says something really cute. Everybody could use some sun in their lives, and you bring it to us with this beautiful arrangement. Thank you.
Thank you too. The last one, that is sunshine. That is going to be some amazing colors. If that's not sun, I don't know it anymore.
So Joachim says, stunning work, Conny.
Thank you very much. Be careful with putting your flowers in that they won't attach to the wire, because then you will damage the flowers.
So Angela Hurd says filigree or filigree? Filigree? Beautiful.
Filigrane.
The filigree arrangement is encasing what?
Sorry, I don't understand.
The filigree arrangement is encasing what?
What do you mean by encasing? Do you mean the inside little piece?
I think probably she thinks it's around something, but it's floating in the air because she have it come out from the center.
Yeah, there's a little oasis inside, and the wire structure is hanging around and above the oasis, so it's standing loose from, and everything is hanging on the little handle. Is that what she meant?
Yeah, I think she just means what's the wire coming out of.
And also she says now that you are putting the orchids into what?
Into
So-
oasis.
The oasis is suspended, says Lisa.
Correct.
So Jacqueline Boerma says, love it, Conny. Can you talk about the technique?
On which technique do you mean? The wireframe or the technique about flowers? All of it. Okay. The wire technique, yeah, it's a technique I use often. I create a pattern and I sketch it on paper and place that paper on a styrofoam. And then I've got the little needle pins. I completely go around the pattern and then tie the wire around it. So you will create one piece of the pattern, and all those pieces wired together creates the structure. So if you've got a repetitive pattern, it's an easy thing to do because you don't have to create by hand, and every time it's different because the pattern with the needle stays in the foam. You can go around it as many times as you want.
So a question from Angela, can we get a close-up?
I think Mike can do that.
We can bring the thing to the front, but we'll have a close-up in the edit.
So it's staying a little bit inside the shape, but it's also going a little bit out to create some air between it.
Lisa Florista says, brilliant. And Angela says, she uses the styrofoam as a template. Got it.
Yeah, just sketch your pattern on paper and place it on the styrofoam. So it's a really solid base, and you can keep it for the next time to create something else with the same pattern, or change the way you put the patterns together. Then it's again a completely other structure. Because if you think about the wireframe, if I put it upside down on the little feet, then you can create a little object or something like that.
Angela says, it is so light and romantic.
It's a little feminine. I think often the shapes, I was last talking with Solomon about it, and if I think of my designs, it are often feminine shapes and colors. Beauty of Paphiophyllum.
So question from Margaret. How does the bride carry the bouquet? I can't see a handle.
It's gonna be carried like this.
your flowers? What is your theory, your thought behind it?
My thought is that it follows the shapes a little bit, but also goes outside, so it's still a little bit airy. And the oasis, normally you say don't show it, but in this case, if it's still a little bit shown, I don't mind, because then it's still a little bit natural and earth feeling.
Angela says, so the bride could slide her hands through the ribbons.
Yeah, just underneath the little knob on side, so she can hang it and it will follow her movement.
So I hope I'm saying it correct now. Margaret says, wow, nice. And yeah, I was probably saying her name incorrect because I'm saying it in the English way, or I wasn't saying it in the English way.
So.
Maybe you can say something about Floral Fundamentals.
Yeah, Floral Fundamentals, I don't know if you know it, but it's a great organization, and the beautiful thing about it is there is once in every 3 months there's the release of a new magazine, and that magazine is free to download. And what's inside the magazine are a beautiful arrangement from all of the Floral Fundamental ambassadors. Normally, before COVID, we come together in 4 times a year, go visit the growers, see how the flowers will grow, and they explain everything about the process and what the flowers means to them, and they're so passionate. It is always great to meet the new growers. And I think it was last week that there was a new magazine was released. So if you go to the app, you can download it for free. And the last one is with many Scandinavian designers. And they make beautiful arrangements. Phalaenopsis.
So, question from Angela. Are you using Agra wool or biodegradable oasis?
It's the bio oasis. Yeah, I think Boerma Instituut always works with the bio oasis.
Yeah, we try to do as much as possible.
Yeah. It's so important to look out the environment at this point. So every little part helps.
So Margaret says, mocht ik nog een keer trouwen, dan zou dit mijn bruidsboeket zijn. Hij is echt prachtig. So translation is, if Margaret would ever marry again, then she would want this to be her bridal bouquet because she loves it very much.
Thank you very much. It's not a traditional bridal bouquet, I know. But sometimes it's good to go outside the traditions.
And Dahlia says, it is so beautiful, Conny. Wow, wow, wow.
Thank you, Dahlia. Oh, you haven't seen that, did you? When I place the flowers, I put my hand underneath the oasis to support it a little bit. And as you see, the more flowers get in, the more difficult it will get to get your flowers inside. But that's a good thing, because then the stems will support each other and hold each other. It's only sometimes you have to search for a little coin to place them in. And then the last phalaenopsis inside. Sorry if I'm once in a while a little bit quiet, but then I forgot to talk during my work and I'm too concentrated. So, are there any more questions?
So, question from Taiwan. For the flower arrangement, do you use a special shape or style? And is it a one center point way to arrange the flowers?
Yeah, I'm always going to the center with the flowers, just like a hand-tied bouquet. So everything points in the same, in the middle point, in the center of the bouquet, the binding point, sorry.
A question from Angela. How long would it last?
It will last at least a few days, because there's oasis inside, and orchids are so strong, especially Phaeopalium and the Phalaenopsis. So the first thing that will disappear is the Lathyrus. But the Lathyrus gives the beautiful smell on the bridal bouquet. So I think it's a nice extra in it. And as last one, I'm putting in the Brisa.
Marion Harding says, stunning bouquet and technique. And can you please leave a link of the app you mentioned? So I just put the link below in the chat.
Yeah, the Floral Fundamentals app, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Angelica put it right in there. Please check it out, because really there are some amazing designs. Be inspired, get to know more about your flowers, how they grow. Many growers are connected with the Floral Fundamentals. So, like the Lathyrus is from lathyrus.nl. He's also one of the Floral Fundamental growers, and absolutely amazing his products. It's beautiful. He has many colors. The smell is amazing. So yeah, I'm always happy to work with the Floral Fundamental growers.
So Angela says, shame there isn't smelly vision.
I do have. So,
so question from Dahlia. what size and type of wire did you use for the structure?
A very thin one. It's the wire covered with paper. Nee, het is over daar, Mike. Naast de groene ligt een hele pakket. Yeah. I'm not sure where to get this one in the Netherlands or in Europe, because I bought it last year in South Korea, but I think you can order it in Japan, but I'm not sure how to be honest. Yeah, but the thing you can do, you can use the normal bind wire. That's niet de bouillondraad, maar het gewoon een wikkeldraad. Yeah, the normal bind wire, when you've constructed your frame, just paint it with a spray paint, and you can change it every color you want. Ooh, I wished I had just a little few more lattices. Then I could cover the base. But as I said, in this case, I don't mind that it is a little bit shown.
So Angela Hurt says, Marion, if you have been to the Boerma Instituut, Angelica, as well as Mike, Conny and Jacqueline showcase their work. Angelica models a lot of their work, always stunning. Thank you, Angela.
So, I think it's done. I will show it from outside the hang.
So Joyce Shabby Chic says, it is an amazing, serene, delicate bridal arrangement. Beautiful. No wonder you're a bit quiet.
No, if we can get a little bit closer like
I
this.
think you should be a little more in the light.
A little bit more light. So the beautiful thing is, when it's hanging down, you see, I have to grow. When the bride is carrying it and she's looking at her bouquet, the Paphiopedium will look at her, but also the Phalaenopsis. So it's beautiful from above, but also from the people that comes to your marriage. So that was my second design.
So a few questions about the bridal bouquet. Angela says, we don't get white wire, so can we spray it?
Sorry, can you repeat it? I was just listening to a little bird whispering in my ear.
Angela says, we don't get white wire, so can we spray paint it?
Yes, that's what I was telling about. If you use the normal binding wire, create your structure first, and when the frame is ready, spray paint it. Just the normal spray paint, there are many colors, and you can dip it into wax, grow minerals on it, cover it with wool from linen wool or something like that. There are so many ways to use bind wire, and as long, depending if it has to hold the flowers, then use the thicker one. But when it's just like this one, a floating structure, then it doesn't have to be really thick and it's easier to manage.
A question from Joyce. Conny, do you cut your flowers with a breakable Stanley knife?
Yes, I do. I prefer that because the blade, I think, is much sharper, and when it isn't sharp anymore, you just cut off the top and then you can have the new piece so it's sharp again.
And a question from Angela. What do you use as the handle? The bridal bouquet.
That's a little secret over here because...
She already asked, is it ribbon through cork?
No, the ribbon, the structure was hanging on ribbon, and the top is a little... a bottle top?
Yeah, bottle top of incense sticks.
Yeah, and the bottle top I covered with lace. So I promised you a vibrant, happy piece. So let me get the flowers. Sorry, had a little bit a dry throat. Okay, I wanted to do something fun, and I love the new Craspedia pop from Danzeur, and it's imported by Margimpa. I love it because it's so big, and I had to do something with it. So I found this little pottery, which thinks that looks a lot like the Craspedia. So I had to do something to combine it. So that's how I've created the shape. I've played around with, do I want it to be a flower that goes up or down? But I like it like this because then you can turn it so the Craspedias and the flowers will look onto you. We've got Latyrus.nl with beautiful mango sunshine and, oh my God. I will get back to you with that one. Mango, oh, and sunset is the other one. Gloriosa. And new orange and magic orange van Ansuvanda. And some begonias. The thing you see over here is a liquid foam. It's just a little bit like styroper foam, only on styroper foam the hot glue will melt the styroper foam, and this liquid foam can hold a perfectly hot glue. So you can shape and sand it in every shape you want. So that's why I like using it. And a little secret, I've learned it from Ateliera over here at the masterclass demos, and I'm very happy that I could use this technique.
So we have Suzanne Lam saying, hi everyone, here Suzanne. We have Joachim saying, Conny, amazing, love yellow. And he says also stunning base.
Thank you.
And a question from Angela, do they smell as it's not summer?
The Latyrus smells.
And a question about the liquid foam from Angela. What do you mean with liquid foam? Is it the peurschuim?
No, it's not a peurschuim.
It's not isolation foam?
No, it's not isolation foam. It's a two-component liquid, and you combine it together, and then it will expand about 20 times the amount you've put in. To be honest, what is it used for? To build boats, I think. Yeah. Yeah, liquid foam. Nee. It's okay, an epoxy.
Well, maybe you can find it if you type in Google liquid foam for boats.
Sorry if my back isn't that interesting, but I can't turn it as easy as the Bridal Bouquet. So please tell me if it gets annoying, my back.
So we have Santiago Duarte Campos saying buen dia,
Buenos dias.
hermoso, hermoso.
Is that what it means? Beautiful, hermosa?
So Angela says, is it that you use for insulation offices or roofs epoxy resin?
No, it's not epoxy. Epoxy is much harder. I will look it up and then I'll put it in the comments afterwards. Is that an idea? Or maybe if Artie is watching, he knows the name. What's the time, Mike, if I can ask?
10 to 4.
Okay. I'm gonna do my best for you guys. If not, please check out later the photos that will be online. Mike take awesome pictures and probably I'm gonna make some pictures myself too.
So maybe I found it, what it is. This one says it's 2-part polyurethane flotation foam.
Polyurethane foam. Yeah, that's
and
the one.
It's for boats.
Yep, that's the correct one.
Ah, yes, Angela says expendable foam. So yes, it expands.
Yeah, it's funny because it expands about 20 times its original shape, and within a few minutes you can literally, thank you for the difficult words, you can see it grow. And that's really fun.
Question from Frida: how do you water the flowers?
There are little test tubes I've drilled inside the foam. So again, there's water and grisal in it. And the beautiful thing about this piece is you can make such pieces for rental. So if you a designer who works for restaurants or hotels, 1 week you make it a little bit flowy, the next week you make it close to the foam, because the Craspedia from Danziger, it really dries in nicely, so you can reuse the shape and reuse and reuse and reuse. So yes, it takes time to make the shape, but again, if you rent it out, you can multiply the money and the effort you put in. So yeah, please make designs like that. The first time it takes a lot of time, but the second time you just have to put the flowers in.
So Angela Hurt says, okay, Matt Landers uses it, but it's horrible to get off your hands. The foam.
That's true. Please wear the gloves. Always be careful with your skin, because you only have one. So the beautiful Gloriosa go inside. It combines all the colors together because you've got yellow, orange and pink. And the Gloriosa has the orange with the yellow. And in the Laterus there's also the color mixture. So it's a really strong color palette.
So question from Jacqueline. What kind of material is the yellow foot?
This one you mean? Yep. Yeah, it's a pottery, a pot with a lid which I've glued, and I've drilled 3 little feet in it, so it won't collapse, because if you don't put the feet in, the weight of the flowers will make sure the whole arrangement goes flat. And this is just the really thick iron from the building materials that my husband bent for me. Can't do without him. So thanks.
Question from Angela. What is the Craspedia attached to? Foam or the expandable foam with test tubes?
No, it's glued, because the Craspedia from Danziger really dries in nicely. So you can use it as a fresh flower, but also reuse it in a dry flower statement. And in the center we'll go kalangewei and the little fondas. And I like it when that is a little bit closer to the shape, so you get more depth into your arrangement.
So, Conny.
Yes?
Guess who? Alison Bradley says, hello, my darlings.
Hello, Mama Bear!
Sending big hugs.
Oh, thank you very much. The step-by-step for Fusion Flower is coming, sorry. That's also a great magazine, the Fusion Flowers. It's beautiful with new designs, contests are in it, information about growers, so many things. It's absolutely a magazine I adore. And there's going to be a new issue really soon. I think also around the 18th March or something like that. And there will also be a step-by-step in it from me. So please check it out.
So, question from Frida. Did you use a knife to get the foam in shape?
Yes, I first cut it with a big bread knife. It's really gekarteld, ribbed. Yeah. The shape goes like this. It has a lot of
teeth.
Yes, with strong teeth. And afterwards I sand it, so it's getting smoother. And then I paint it with spray paint. Underneath the Craspedias it's yellow, and the more it goes into the center, it's more like the orange-pink tone color. And because it's the foam, it's a little bit like it's sugary, so it makes the design a little bit more sweeter. And again, it combines all the colors. I'm also placing a bit of kalangewei between the laterals. So it's a little secret here and there. And then we have the beautiful fondas. When it's like for an event, you're creating designs like this, because the vandas from Ansu are really strong. You can also glue them, because I don't have cold glue over here. Yeah, doe maar. So it will last also very long. And if you spray it afterwards... Oh, Jacqueline, heb je ook de Grisal? Grisal, de Glory?
Finishing touch.
Oh, ook goed. Of Oasis Finishing Touch. That are also two amazing products, because when you're finished and you spray it with Oasis or with the Glory from Grisal. Yes, Angela. Thanks. Angelica. If you spray your flowers afterwards with it, it will seal off the flower, but it still breathe. So it will last, but keep the moisture inside. For the Vanda, it's not really necessary, but like a Latirus or a Gloriosa, it's not the most strongest flowers. So it's great to use them.
So Lisa Florista says, super cool.
Thank you. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure about the time, but I'm going over time.
No,
So it's
okay.
okay. Oh, thanks.
So Angela says, Conny, stunning as always.
Thanks. Just try to make something interesting for you guys. Oh, sorry for my back. Normally it's nicer to see someone's face, isn't it? But I think it's most nicely to see the flowers and not my face. So, great excuse, isn't it? And again, also a few vandas are placed between the Laterus. So if people come and get closer, they also see the vandas in between.
So Alison says, Conny is a remarkable talent, a breakthrough designer in terms of floristry.
I already had red cones, Mama Bear. Thank you.
So Joachim, says that, Conny, it's Jimmy now. Really amazing. Gonna go back and work. Hugs from Sweden. And you at Boerma.
Aw, hugs back and have a nice working day. Not sure I like it in it. No. Oh, a little bit. Sorry.
So how would you call this color palette?
Sweet. Very sugary, I think.
I must say, the Craspedia almost looks like candy.
Yeah, it is. But don't eat it. I don't think that's good for your health. I'm not sure about it, of Craspedia. No, it's not an edible flower, I think.
So Margaret says, I am going to leave you guys for today. I found this very was leerzaam, educational. Thank you, and thank you, Conny. And till next time.
Till next time. Thank you very much for watching.
Also, kisses to all at the Boerma Instituut. So kisses back. So Angela says, I think about the, what did I ask again? The color scheme. Angela says scattered, random. Oh yeah, placement, sorry. The placement of the flowers.
From the colors? Yeah, the outside is yellow, but inside it's mixed, so I think the heart of the arrangement over here, it's a little bit of stronger color palette, a little bit darker, and the middle of it is a little bit toned down.
So question from Alison, is that the margin part Craspedia?
Yes, it is the Danziger and imported by Margin Par. It is the Craspedia pop. Really nice, very big and absolutely amazing to use. And as I said, it also dries in perfectly, so you can use it repeat. Yeah, you can reuse them if they're dried, but in the vase it will also last really long. And the shape, the big size is just amazing.
Were these the same Caspedias we used at the Philadelphia Flower Show with Bill and Chris?
Oh, I don't remember.
I remember that we had these gigantic Caspedia.
Yeah.
And
I think
same
so.
as these.
Yeah, because I only know the Danziger margin part, the big Craspedia pop. And they also have another shape that's a little bit more like an egg one. It's also amazing and also big. So just doing the last finishing touches. A few more hidden little secrets.
So Angela says, positioning of the flowers being scattered random, colors from the same color palette and so on trend for this year's Pantone color scheme.
Yeah, the first idea I had was indeed with the Pantone yellow with the grey, but I think with the orange and the pink, it's more a little bit sugary and more happy colors than the grey.
Ah, nice. So Alison says, yes, the same. Denzinger sponsored them.
Yeah. There were so many flowers, to be honest, that I can't recall every flower we've used because that was so amazing.
Yeah, I remembered that one specifically because it was the first time I saw it.
Yeah.
And I took a picture of my hand and the ball in my hand, and it was so big. I was just amazed.
Yeah, I haven't seen it quite often, the big Raspedia, so it's absolutely interesting. But also the orange Vanda, this one, I think it's called the new... Tangerine? No, okay. It's not tangerine, I thought. But that's also a new one. So we're getting there. Oh. So, here it is, a little happy color Raspedia bowl with Gloriosa, Ansuvanda, Laterazanel, Kalangoy. Happy summer. We have to wait for it, but... So, I hope you've enjoyed watching. I don't know if Mike or anyone wants to say anything.
Oh yes, we have something amazing. And I think we're going to show them. Well, yeah.
But they are available.
Yes, they are available now at our web shop, and we have different colors and different sizes, boys and girls. Get ready, we have caps. The Boerma caps. So, website floraldesignSupplies.nl.
Yeah.
There you can get them. And, well,
Show them, guys.
yes.
You have to show them.
And of course, thank you, Conny.
Thank you for inviting me, and always a pleasure to be here. So.
Yes, we are going to do our goodbye round now, and a little show of the caps.
Yay! So, thank you for
Bye, guys.
watching.
Thank
Hope
you
to
for
see you
watching.
again soon.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button.
Fiets you! Oh, je tikt al lekker kleuren.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. So the blue one and the pink one are limited. There's only 4 of them in each color. And we would like to thank you all again very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. It would help us out a lot. You can like the video if you enjoyed it. And the next time we go live will be March 18th on Thursday. So not on Friday. It will be a special live stream. We make an exception because it's going to be Gregor Lersch himself. So unfortunately we were not able to do the master course, and we have to move it to November, but Gregor will come and do a live stream specially for everyone. So for about 2 hours. So at 1500 Central European time, as we always do. See you then. Bye bye.